this be the reason why gold has gone up? So that it helps pay for the mining so that more gold can be produced. So apparently this isn't slowing down, it's evolving. So what's your feelings on this? Should the US open more gold mines or focus on protecting what's left? What do you think? So now that you know the US Carlin Trend is one of the world's richest gold regions, producing more than many other nations. But is there more to the story than just the numbers? Is there a secret stash that we're not told about, or you're not told about? I'd love to know what your comments are. I'd love to know what you think about this. And I'd love for you to join me live tomorrow at 7 p.m. UK time. That's 2 p.m. American time. And tomorrow is going to be about China, about China's gold mining in the Shandong gold mine. I'll put some links here about where you can buy gold. I'm currently not an affiliate, but I can put some links here of where you can look at investing. But please do seek, investment financial advice, because I'm not a financial advisor. Okay, I am just here to give this information to you because I'm inquisitive. I want to know about these things. If I'm getting gold, I want to know where it's coming from or how it's produced, everything, and how it's being done. Is there an ethical way that it's being done? That's important to me. So if you've enjoyed this video today, this talk on the USA mine, then do like and subscribe. But let me tell you something, because you have to think about why the governments and the large organizations are really focusing on gold and silver. They're really wanting to look for this and find it. It's, for them to demand from the UK, from their gold reserve, their vaults, to empty out and send it over to America, for example. It's not done instantly. It takes months to arrive. So if you're thinking of getting gold and silver, then look at the coins. Go and visit your dealers, the shops that do gold and silver, for example, reputable ones. Be careful. You don't want to buy something online and it's not real. It's like copper and silver. You've got to be careful. You've got to make sure that you get it from the reputable companies out there. Okay? So one way is you can get it from a dealer that you know, for example, or why not do your own scrap gold parties? Host them, or have other people host them for you, and buy gold and silver at a discounted rate rather than at the spot rate, because you will then be able to make a profit, but also you'll be able to test the silver and gold for yourself with the testing equipment, the scales and the eye loops, for example. Why not start your own scrap gold business, for example. That is one way. The second way is, I'm going to put some links here with some companies that do have got a good reputation, for example, and it's not fake, for example. But also, you also visit your dealers that's in your location, because they need your support as well. So maybe they've got gold coins, maybe they've got silver coins, maybe they've got silver bars, maybe they've got gold bars, for example. Check them out. Do your research. If you're building a portfolio and you want to grow your portfolio, then I would look at all the different strategies that I've mentioned to you over the coming weeks. You can start a gold business. You can buy from a dealer, for example, your local dealer. You can buy online from a reputable company, for example. But also, if you are a business owner, then you need to, whether you're a business owner or an individual, you need to start buying silver, because it is going to really increase, because silver is now becoming the new oil. Because think about this, everyone. In 2030, for example, the electronic cars are going to be, well, they're dominant anyway. You see them everywhere, for example. But when you look at this, that means that the oil that we put into our vehicles aren't going to be needed as much. Yeah, because if we've all got to use electronic vehicles because it's mandatory, for example, then what do you think they're going to need? They're going to need silver, for example. Yeah, so the silver is going to become like gold. So think about that, because by 2030, how many people will be putting petrol in their car or gas into their car, because it's electrical vehicles, because it's going to become mandatory, right? So this is why the silver that is being used, that needs to be used for electronic vehicles, is very valuable, because they won't be able to make that product without the gold. So that's why I say that silver is the new oil. And we keep hearing Donald Trump, for example, saying, drill, baby, drill, because they're drilling, looking for silver, because they're going to need it for the solar panels. They're going to need it for renewable energy. They're going to need it for the AI. They're going to need it for the chips, for the AI robots, for example. The Nvidia, for example. Yeah, they produce these chips, don't they? And then that's the thing that works. So that is got silver in it, because it's got this conductor that can make it work. They can't substitute it with any other metal. Not yet, as far as we know. So the silver is going to be more valuable, because it's not just jewelry that we wear. It is in our industrial, it's manufacturing, it's dual purposes, it's everywhere. So it's going to become more valuable. It's like the tortoise that won the race. Silver is the hare, and the tortoise is silver is the tortoise, and gold is the hare. right? And gold is ahead, way ahead. But silver is going to catch up because the demand is going to become more for silver. So if you're looking at increasing your wealth portfolio, for example, then get gold and silver. If you want to learn about how to start a scrap gold and silver business, for example, because you can turn those scrap gold, you can turn them into coins and silver or gold bars, for example, by taking it to a refinery, and they will smelt it down for you. I can't wait to start showing you these things, but I wanted to go through all the different mines that is around the world because I'm sure it's something that we need to be aware of. And if you have been to any of the mines that I talk about, then please do comment in the chat that you've been there and you brought a coin from there, whatever.